Hi everyone, welcome to Live Topic Tuesdays. I'm Toni Marinucci, your registered dietitian, helping you get healthy one bite at a time. I feel like I haven't been live in forever, at least by myself. So I'm really excited to give you guys some updates, talk to you about how my week was, some really awesome things I have coming up. I first want to say to my Instagram people, I am going to be looking at my Facebook camera because when I look at my Facebook camera, I'm able to download the video and reutilize it. Not quite sure I'm actually going to utilize this video because it's a lot more of up-to-date type of stuff. But regardless, I am going to give you some tips on how to get back to school in a healthy way, whether you're a parent getting your kids back to school, or you're a student yourself, or you're a teacher. I know a lot of people who follow me are teachers, and you're getting back into the swing of things. You've been off for the summer. How do you stay committed to your health goals while also following a crazy, hectic, busy schedule? We're going to get into that in a little bit. All right. But first, I want to give you guys some updates, tell you how my trip was. So I was just in Las Vegas, and it was super cool. I had the best time ever. I attended a mastermind. So a mastermind is just basically it was like a one-day mastermind. So it's a bunch of people that get together and talk about strategies to help improve their in this particular area was improve my business and how do I create content and value to help you guys be the best version and healthiest version of yourself. And I had the absolute pleasure of hearing from other health and wellness people in the field. It was led by my personal coach and mentor, registered dietitian, Toni. If you are not following him on Instagram and Facebook, go do that now. He is wonderful at what he does. He's a credible registered dietitian to follow, and he also helps other registered dietitians build their business. So if you are a registered dietitian and you're looking to take your online business to another level, definitely reach out to Toni. He's absolutely amazing. He provided me with so much valuable content. I literally cannot wait to just keep watching my business grow and grow. Super excited about that. The other person who led the mastermind was Jason Phillips. He's also a very credible resource that you definitely want to check out. So Jason Phillips is a nutrition coach, and he has a huge science background, and he's also just like super wise. He has his own personal struggles that he talks about and how he's overcome them, and he's helped thousands of other people do the same thing. So he's another person that you definitely want to follow. So Jason Phillips, and hey Sarah! Jason Phillips and Toni both have a podcast as well. So definitely follow their podcast. Especially if you're in nutrition and you're looking to kind of move your business forward, great people to listen to. Now, if you're there's like an everyday person that's trying to eat healthy, still good people to follow because they know exactly what they're talking about when it comes to nutrition. Two other people that I want you to go follow right now is Trevor Lomax. Trevor, actually, for the guys who are watching, Ralph, David, Charlie, Eddie, I see you guys popped on. You guys follow Trevor Lomax. Trevor works specifically with men, and he really helps transform their bodies and their minds and helps them to figure out how they can get those abs while also balancing, life and work and like still being able to go out and have a drink every now and then. And like, it's healthy, but it's balanced. So really a really great person to follow. And then Claire is another dietitian that I met. She's awesome, and she has a completely different approach than most dietitians. Her approach is what we call gentle nutrition, and it's almost like talking about everything else other than nutrition at first to really make sure that you're comfortable and confident of who you are, and then she'll basically like throw in some nutrition tips, but it's really not the main focus. Super cool. So she's also a yoga instructor. So a lot of these people are just awesome. Go follow them. I love them. They've taught me so much, and I'm going to continue to learn from them and grow with them, and I'm so excited about it. So that's what I was doing in Vegas. In addition, I had a women's business expo, a women's health and beauty expo that I spoke at, and I gave a great speech about how to break up with diets and commit to healthier living, talking about all different things like what you need to be doing to get committed to healthier eating, defining your why, how you should go about it, So that sort of stuff. So what I'm doing is in my free healthy lifestyle support group on Facebook is every day I'm going live and I'm giving little snippets of that talk that I gave in Vegas. So if you're interested in learning how to break up with diets and just commit to healthier living and stop the vicious cycle of over, under eating, restricting yourself, not knowing what to do, and finally just learning how to eat, definitely join my free healthy lifestyle support group, because I go live every day in addition to providing tips and tricks on, recipe ideas, meal plan, meal options, so like breakfast options, lunch options, dinner options, pretty much anything you want to know is completely free. So that's on my healthy lifestyle support group. So hello, Yvette. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm super excited. And in a little bit, I'm going to talk about tips to healthy back to school tips. If whether you're a parent, a teacher, or a student yourself, I think you're going to find this helpful. Before I do that, just giving some updates. Another reason why I went to Vegas. So I went for a mastermind. I went to give a speech to people to spread awareness about my business and spread awareness about how dieting is not the way to go and how just embracing a healthier lifestyle is. And I also went for personal reasons. I really wanted to do a trip by myself. I've never traveled alone. And it was the most amazing thing. Like, if you can be comfortable and confident by spending time with yourself, you are golden in this world. Let me tell you, it was a wonderful experience. I strongly encourage you, maybe a big trip like that isn't really, you don't feel comfortable, but maybe just even like a night or weekend getaway for yourself. You got to get to know yourself. The more you know yourself, the more you're clear of your direction, of where you're going to go, the less you succumb to what other people want of you, and you just do you. And just be the best you, and it is literally the best thing ever. I actually can't look forward to doing this again. So really, really cool. So last thing to say, make sure if you're not subscribed to the Tips with Toni podcast that you subscribe also to the Gym with podcast. And if you really like it, write a review. It helps people find my podcast, and I really appreciate it. So I think that's all the different updates. However, I do have a special offer at the end. If you didn't already see my announcement, you definitely want to stay tuned for that. It has to do with going back to school, and I think you're going to be really excited to learn what I have to share for you at the end. But be there at the end so you can learn more about it. All right. So back to school, it can be a very, very overwhelming period of time, very overwhelming. So what I want you to do is embrace it. Embrace the overwhelm. It's going to happen. What I don't want you to do, what I don't want you to do is constantly be thinking about what you should be doing, when you should be doing it, if it's not time to do it yet. So what you need to do is write a list of everything that you need to get for yourself, whether you have shopping to do, maybe you need to do some meal prep, you need to make sure that you have healthy options available. Do that, write a list of what you need to do, so that way you're not obsessing about it in your head. Because when we obsess about things in our head, all it does is waste energy. It does nothing but waste energy. So you want to definitely get that stuff written down so you're not obsessing over it and it's not taking up all your headspace, all right? So write down, make a list of what you need, what you can do to help you feel prepared for the beginning of school. I know I'm here talking, some of you haven't started school yet, some of you start next week, some of you started the week before. Everyone has different schedules. So this is pretty general. But in general, when you're feeling overwhelmed, make a list and do what you can do now and save what you can do for later. Save it for later. Now, what I want you to also start doing is start to going to bed at the same time every night, and begin to start waking up at the same time you would have to wake up if you're going back to school or work. So if you're a mom or a dad and you say you have to get your kids on the bus at 8 a.m., but you also know that the best time for you to work out is in the morning before the kids wake up, doing a little workout at home, and you know that you need to you're going to have to get up at say 5 o'clock to get your workout in before you put your kids on the bus, then that's what you need to start doing. Okay, so start to think about, what do you want your plan to be? When do you want to do your workouts? When do you want to do your meal preps? When do you want to do, and it doesn't have to, when I say meal prep, it doesn't mean you have to do everything perfect and put them in little containers. But when do you want to prepare your food? What day of the week is best for you? And start to practice that now before school starts. I know we want to enjoy our last minute little bits of freedom, but my favorite quote ever ever is by Brendan Burchard, and he says the more disciplined time we have, the more free time we create, okay? So there's certain times where we have to be disciplined. So I'll say that again. The more disciplined time we have, the more free time we create. So we want you to discipline yourself to start preparing your foods on the days that you know would be the best time for you to do it, whether you feel like it or not, whether you have other plans or not. Get it done. You will be so happy that you did later. You're going to cook as much food as you possibly can, obviously making sure that it's healthy, and you're going to put that stuff in the freezer, and you're going to keep it in the freezer until school starts. And until then, if you have free time to prepare or cook your food, you're going to do that, because that food in the freezer is for those busy days that you know where you have so many things to do, no time to prepare, and you're just going to take it out of the freezer, put it in the microwave, and you're going to have a healthy meal ready because you were proactive and you thought ahead. Okay, that's what we need to do. You're also going to utilize this time to try healthy recipes. Maybe get a crock pot, invest in a crock pot, and start experimenting with different crock pot recipes. And as you're experimenting with them, you then say it's like a healthier chili. You then put it into containers and you put that in the freezer. So you're experimenting, you're also meal prepping, and it's all working together. Try things like quick breakfast ideas. So overnight oats, really great option. So you take oats, you take your milk, maybe like unsweetened almond milk, maybe some nuts or seeds, some cinnamon, some honey, mix that together, put it in your refrigerator. The next morning you have cold oats, not hot oats, but it's still delicious and it's quick and easy to prepare. If you know that in the mornings you're not going to have a lot of time to sit down and have a breakfast, you want to start trying to make things like smoothie recipes. Get some fruit, some veggies, some protein powder, some milk. Get your smoothies, start practicing what's the best smoothie, so that way it becomes second nature. In the morning you wake up, put everything in the blender, turn it on, move out the door. You're good to go, right? Breakfast ideas, you could also like breakfast sandwiches, so eggs with vegetables on whole grain toast, that's easy to go with you in the car. Start trying these new things, making sure you have things prepared, snacks like Greek yogurt, maybe like Kind bars are always good. Have the stuff available so when you need something that doesn't even need preparation or meal prep, it's ready for you to go. So that is pretty much what you want to be thinking of, and what you want to be preparing ahead of time. Now, the last thing, I told you guys this was going to be a quick live video. The last thing that you want to do is you really want to make sure that you give yourself a grace period. What I mean by that is it's okay to not do everything perfectly the first week or two that you're getting back to school and you're getting back in the swing of things. It's completely normal to not get to your workout every single time that you said you were going to work out, and to not prep your food or make healthy choices every single time. That's normal. You're adjusting back into a new schedule and a new routine. So we're going to be proactive and do the best that we can to help you to make an easy transition back in. So we're going to go to bed at the same time. We're going to wake up at the same time. We're going to start preparing healthy dishes and be proactive about different options that we can make, and make sure there's stuff in the freezer and in the cabinet. We're going to do all of those things, but also be forgiving with yourself if you don't do it perfectly. Okay, you're transitioning into a new routine, a new schedule. It's completely normal to not be perfect at it. So do not beat yourself up if you're not perfect at it. With that being said, I have a really, really special offer. Listen, in the month of September, moms in particular tend to be the caretaker, and they tend to invest all of their time and energy into taking care of their kids, making sure that their kids get to school on time, they get to their extracurricular activities. And as a mother or as a parent in general, you need to be doing those things, obviously, for your children. But unfortunately, what ends up happening is women tend to put their health and wellness on the back burner, and statistics show that women are at all the months in the year, beating holiday time and summertime. Women around the month of September, there's a biggest decrease in taking care of their health and wellness. So what I wanted to do is, I did not want that to be the case for you. I find that when people push back their goals and they don't take care of them first, it only takes more and more time for them to actually eventually take care of themselves. So what I wanted to do is, I'm offering a scholarship opportunity to work with me for 3 months completely free. completely free. And I'm doing this for a couple of reasons. Number one, like I just said, I don't want women to keep putting themselves on the back burner. Their family is important, but they need to be whole first so they can give to their family and be the best wife they can be the best parent that they can be. I don't want them to keep pushing back their own personal health. So for 3 months, you can work with me completely for free, but you have to apply. And I want to be working with the person who's ready now, and I want to be working with the person who is really interested in, is really motivated in learning how to eat. I don't just give meal plans. I teach people how to eat. So what we're going to do is you're going to go to www.tipswithtoni.com/scholarship, and you're going to read the guidelines on how to apply. It is a video submission, and you do have to be a part of my free healthy lifestyle support group. I know submitting a video is a little bit scary and intimidating, but this is already part of the application process, is pushing you outside your comfort zone. When you go outside your comfort zone, that's when you grow. So trust me, when I first started doing videos, when I first did my first live, I was so nervous. And it took me so much to actually get the confidence to do a live video and to do video. However, at this point, I've done it so many times, now I feel more comfortable. It's going to be the same thing with you. So for doing a video, it seems really intimidating. It doesn't have to be live. You can record it 1,000 times over. But to be honest, it doesn't have to be perfect. I just want to know why you want to work with me, what you hope to get from working with me, and how would your life be different and how would it be better if you were to finally take control of your health and wellness today, okay? So I'm offering this until your submissions are open until Friday, August 24th. I will announce the winner on Saturday, August 25th. So this is a really awesome opportunity. I'm doing it because out of the goodness of my heart, I am just want people to stop putting their health and wellness off. So I want to get the momentum started. So that's what I'm doing. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. I'm so excited to have you. All right. So I think that is it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I will be going live next Monday, I believe 8 p.m. with Hannah Stoffel. I'm going to be going on her page as a guest talking about emotional eating. A lot of my clients struggle with emotional eating, and it's a really big issue that we need to kind of handle first before we can actually talk about how to fix their nutrition. We need to talk about the triggers first. So that's what I'm going to be talking about on Monday with Hannah Stoffel, and that's really it. That'll be on Instagram. So for those of you watching on Facebook, still haven't been able to figure out how to do a live guest on Facebook, so it'll be on Instagram. So definitely go follow Hannah Stoffel. Any questions before I turn off tonight's live? Let's see. Any questions? I don't see any. So I will leave the link for the support group and the link for the scholarship opportunity. I'll leave it in the bio of this video on Facebook. Instagram, I'll do a video instead of a live, just on my story about the details. So that's that. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you have a fabulous evening. Bye.